Hello party people, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Tori. Thank you so much for being here today. As you can tell by the title, we are going to be going through my trash. I've accumulated quite a bit of empties since my last empties video, and I'm just realizing now as I stare at myself in the viewfinder that in that last video I was also wearing a blue button down. What can I say? I guess I'm a creature of habit. I have 3 categories: skincare, makeup, and hair. And I have 22 products to talk about, so grab a drink and let's get into it. I know having this much product is a little cuckoo bananas, but I'm gonna be so honest. In the second half of 2023, I kind of switched my shopping from fashion and clothing to skincare and makeup because I was not feeling so great in my body. So I guess I just directed that energy elsewhere. This year I'm trying to be more intentional with the things that I buy, especially skincare and makeup, because those things expire. And this year I'm implementing a rule where I can only buy products if I'm already out of the product that it is. Let's start with skincare because that is the category where I have the most products. And starting off strong, I'm going to talk about 2 different cleansing balms. I have here this one from Drunk Elephant and this one from Burst. Let me just say, I am a huge cleansing balm girly. I am someone who is prone to breakouts and has oily skin, but I have found that these 2 do not break me out. There's really not much I can say about the Drunk Elephant one because it has been so long since I've used it. I really do like that it comes with a little scooper. I can't remember the scent, and honestly this packaging is starting to smell a little bit foul, but I will say this was definitely a splurge item for me and something I will not be repurchasing in the future just because of the price point and for what the product is. However, I love this Burst cleansing balm. It kind of has like a sweet eucalyptus, kind of like Vicks Vapor Rub-esque smell. I actually bought this at Costco when they were doing a twofer. I don't believe they sell it anymore, but I'm going through my second tin of that. But these 2 slay so hard. Moving on to sunscreen, I have 3 sunscreens I want to talk about, and if I had to rate them, I would say the Innisfree Daily UV Sunscreen is number 1, the Vacation Classic Quip is number 2, and in 3rd place is this La Roche-Posay, which I don't think you can get here in the States. This one is actually the one I'm currently using because the Innisfree one that I did have that was an empty, I literally cut it to bits trying to get every last drop of this sunscreen. This is the value version from Sephora. I really love this sunscreen because I really love the creamy texture of it. For a while I was kind of experimenting to see what kind of texture I liked in my face SPF, and creamy is it. When I think of scented sunscreen, I think of like sunscreen that smells like the beach or coconut or pina colada and stuff like that. And to me, this one doesn't really have a scent at all. If anything, it just has like, I would say this would be similar to like very powdery stuff like that. It doesn't break me out. It also does not pill underneath makeup, which I love. Coming in 2nd place is the Vacation Classic Whip Sunscreen. I kind of bought this on a whim because I was just like perusing Ulta and I needed something for all my vacations last year. It comes out of the package like whipped cream and it smells like that typical like coconutty tropical sunscreen scent. I would not be mad if I received this as a gift, but I don't think I'm going to be purchasing this for myself just because I feel like you don't get enough product, and as someone who constantly reapplies sunscreen, I need a lot. Coming in 3rd place is this La Roche-Posay Anthelios UVMune 400 Fluid Invisible that I got when I was in Europe last year. I feel like this is a hot ticket item because you can't find this in the States, but I honestly didn't really love this. It has a very liquidy texture, and I think because of that and because it is like a chemical sunscreen, it kind of burned my face a little bit. I think my skin was just a little bit too sensitive for this and I didn't like the consistency, so I did use it up, but I will not be repurchasing. Next, we kind of just have various skincare bits, and I'm going to talk about them from my favorite to my least favorite. First favorite is the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm. I love this stuff. I literally have 2 on my dresser right now. Love the flavor, love the consistency. Very much worth it in my opinion. Next up, we have the Caudalie vinoperfect serum. This is another thing that I bought overseas when I was in France, and I probably wouldn't purchase this again unless I was in Europe because this is like double the price here in the States. This is a complexion correcting radiance serum and I really like it. It has a very fragrant smell. Smells very natural. I don't know how else to explain it, but if you're turned off by fragrance, I probably wouldn't suggest this. Felt like it really helped with the hyperpigmentation on my skin, and I really want it again, but again, the price point is just a little too much for me. But if I go back to Europe soon, you best believe I'm stocking up. The third product I have is this Innisfree green tea seed hyaluronic acid toner. I honestly have like one use left, so that will be used tonight. But I really needed to find a hydrating toner because I was starting to feel like my skin was just missing that little hydration boost. I really like the texture of this. It's kind of in between a water and a serum. It's a little bit milky, which I really like. It did not break me out. It did its job. And yeah, that's really all I can say. The only downside to this product is I really hate the packaging because now there's all this like toner residue around the tip and it's just a little messy, and because it is glass, it's not very travel friendly. These next items I actually got as a gift like maybe in Christmas of 2022, and that is these Dionis skincare hand creams. I think it came in like a pack of 6, but I only have these 2 to show you, and I loved this stuff. Each of these is like its own different scent, and I felt like these were the perfect budget hand cream. These do leave your hands feeling a little slick and the fragrance is a little strong, so I wouldn't recommend, you know, like lotioning up your hands right before you eat or something, but they actually kept my hands super hydrated long after I used it. So I really like these. These are super cute. Would definitely recommend as a little gift to someone again. These next 2 products are products I don't think I'll ever try again, and the first one I have is the Indie brightening cleanser. This is a gel-based cleanser and I picked it up on a whim just because I was perusing through Ulta, and I would definitely say if you do not like the smell of artificial strawberries, do not pick this up because the scent is very, very strong. Cap broke the first 2 weeks I was using it, and honestly I did not really notice a major difference in the brightening of my skin. And I do mean brightening in the sense of like luminosity, not necessarily like becoming more pale, but I didn't really notice a huge difference in the luminosity of my skin when I was using this. Maybe I need to use more of their products to get that result, but this was okay. I don't know if this product counts, but technically I did get it for free using points at Sephora, and that is the Youth to the People Vitamin C and Caffeine Energy Serum. I had like maybe 6 of these tiny guys, and let me just say they did not work on my dark circles at all. I do love other products from Youth to the People, but this one was not it. That's it for skincare. Moving on to makeup, I have 6 products to talk about. Starting off with my favorites and the ones I've already repurchased, I have right here the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. This is like probably my 2nd repurchase, and I already have repurchased it again. I love using this to kind of like get my brushes a little damp when I'm doing contour and stuff like that. And obviously I use it for its intended purpose as a finishing spray. I really only use this as a finishing spray like if I'm staying at home and like I'm staying in more like temperature, climate controlled environments. But if I'm going somewhere where I know it's gonna be a little bit hot or there's gonna be a change in temperature and humidity, I don't go for this. But I do think for like car to the restaurant or car to somewhere, this is the best setting spray ever. The next product I have is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I do have like maybe like 1 or 2 uses left in this, but I just wanted to talk about it in this video just for the purpose of the video. Again, this is probably my 2nd repurchase of this product, and I'm gonna go back and repurchase another one because I love it so much. Honestly, the packaging is kind of annoying because it is hard plastic and it is a little bit harder to travel with, but the product feels great on my skin. I'm someone who has oily skin, I'm prone to breakouts, and I do have a little bit of texture because I'm getting older. I have cystic acne. That's just kind of how the vibe is. And I really like this stuff. I feel like it keeps my base set. And this is like a gel water-based primer, and I do use a lot of water-based products, so I feel like it just like meshes perfectly and I love it. Next up, we have another product that I've purchased multiple times, and that is the Glossier Brow Flick. I love using this on my eyebrows. I feel like this is like kind of idiot proof. I say that now knowing that sometimes my eyebrows have looked busted on camera. It's just so easy to make light brush strokes. I guess some could argue that I'm still in like the Glossier Emily Weiss cult, and to that I say, are we surprised? This next product is one that I really loved, but I'm not sure if I'll repurchase just because I do know that it went through a reformulation recently, and that is the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. I would definitely recommend this product if you are someone who for the longest time was using stuff like a skin tint, like I'm thinking like the Glossier skin tint or the Ilia skin tint. I really loved this stuff. I also really like the shade range on this product because even though I am a tan person, I do have a bit more of a neutral undertone, and this one is in the shade 3N, comes in neutral tones. One thing I do hate about this product is the packaging because it does have this little squeeze tip, so it gets really grody really quickly. But other than that, I really love the finish of this product. A little of it really does go a long way, and I've literally had this since the beginning of 2023, so this has lasted quite a long time. Similarly to the Dior product, this one is one that I really loved, but I do not think I'll be repurchasing just because I believe it's gone through a repackaging, and that is the Fenty Beauty Match Stick. This one is heavy duty. The ones that they sell now feel like plastic. This is in the shade Mocha and I used it as a contour. I do have a little bit of product left, but it's honestly just so expired that it did start to break me out like when I put it on my face. I really love the waxy nature of this product. I felt like it stayed really in place and didn't drag too much or take away too much of like my base when I was trying to contour. I really loved this product when I got this, but I feel like the new version of it is not for me. The shade range just like doesn't work for my current skin type or my current skin tone. So she served her purpose. We love you, Fenty. This last product, I hate to say it because I am someone who loves a little luxury, but I did fall for the hype, and honestly, I'm not mad about it. I'm just a little disappointed. And that is the Dior Lip Glow Oil in the shade Cherry. There's like half of this thing left, but it's so rancid and expired that I would not dare to put it on my lips. I don't know, I just didn't really like the scent of it. It's like called cherry, but it smells intensely of mint, and that would always like, I was like, my brain cannot compute that. It also is a lot more like neon pink than I think what people expect, which I liked that neon pink look for a little while, but now I just feel like it looks a little too, not juvenile, but just doesn't look like me. But the hype train has left the station, so this is also leaving my makeup collection. The last category I have is hair care products, and now that I say that, I'm very self-conscious about what my hair looks like on camera. Okay, starting off with the product that I already repurchased and I'm currently using in the shower, I have the OUAI anti-dandruff shampoo. I'll admit, I'm someone with a little crusty, dusty scalp, and this stuff saved it. I love this stuff. It has salicylic acid to help with like the itching and the irritation on the scalp, and I love it. It has that really like spa herby scent. I don't know what else to say about it. If you are someone who also has kind of like flaky hair, I would definitely give this a try. It is a little bit pricey, but I found it to be so worth it. The next products I'm talking about all came in a gift set, so I'm going to include them as one. I got the like Crown Affair trio from Sephora. It came with a mini version of their renewal mask, a mini version of their hair oil, and a mini version of their leave-in conditioner, which I don't have anymore because it was glass and it shattered. The scent of Crown Affair stuff is honestly so amazing. I really enjoyed it, but the one product I actually purchased after trying all of these out was the leave-in conditioner because I felt like it did the most for my hair. It had the most bang for my buck, but I would definitely recommend trying out this Crown Affair trio if you've been interested in trying out the brand. I was not disappointed at all by any of these products, but the leave-in conditioner really stood out to me. Next up, we have this mini version of the Dry Bar Southern Belle Volume Boosting Mousse. I honestly just love the scent of Dry Bar stuff. This stuff really did add some volume to my hair. I'm definitely gonna repurchase this once I go through my current hair care products. The best. Finally is a hair care product that I'm probably not going to repurchase just because I didn't really love this scent, and that is the OUAI Thick Hair Conditioner. I bought these two at the same time. It honestly just smells a little bit too much like hairspray, and I feel like it's probably because of like the marshmallow root. When it came to like conditioning my hair, it definitely delivered results, but now I'm kind of just on the lookout for a product that both smells good and delivers results. So there you go. I have one last product in here that I want to talk about because I have talked about this product on my channel before, and that is my Quip toothbrush. After many years and like 2 motor replacements, this thing has finally died. The Quip toothbrush was fine. I have seen some complaints about it online, but I'm just not satisfied with it anymore. So I switched to a manual electric toothbrush that actually moves, whereas this one just vibrates. That's it for all of my empties. I hope you enjoyed going through my trash. If you want to see more of these in like slightly more real time, I do occasionally post my empties as slideshows on TikTok, so give me a follow over there. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you very soon for another video. Bye.